We salute una for outside the country people them. We glad for meet up una for this Saturday, number 11 day for inside July. PIDGIN news debate with the turn back for talk as we country. It be happen inside this half week we will just come out for inside. Some of we strong number them we go talk this palava way happen for place where they call them say Boya. Sabi say this week will just come out for finish and for side for Boya. Taxi driver then says they be provoke after we dey so policeman is slaps on taxi man. Now for some pit that one it be happen we go turn back for talk on top that palava and the idea we DO for inside Boya SSB be come up for talk. We go try for look inside that palava. So for PIDGIN news debate we go talk this arraignment. Sabi say now for inside place where they call them say Yahweh Day for defense ministry. Now for day two where they show the two boy the way they say they get hand for die for Florence Ayafo. Sabi say Florence Ayafo e be den and Gondere way be the work for inside Gata. E be come up for some cry die. E be the turn back for number 29 day for inside last year 29th of September where they commodity for game so they don't show with that thief people there or they boy them where they claim say na themselves they be killed Florence Ayafo. Now so too go take talk this palava for insecurity for place where they call them say Suzam and other place as we country it happen inside Tori house. For now we get Reverend Bay Christian where he says he go live for put him up inside the Tori that will get him for talk on top this palava as so the wait. Number 2 person we get for join me for inside Tori. Reverend Bay Christian, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ambassador. Good afternoon, televiewers for Equinoxe Television. We thank God, say God don't give you another day for we for can chakara the Tori where God already put on for our front this week. And we'll see how we make a way forward for this life where we will struggle every day and day and night. I will believe and say God will give us wisdom and understanding how for do this chakara the Tori and go Tori and from a heart inside our heart, not because we want to talk but we'll talk until way inside our heart and the heart of the people the way they watch Equinoxe Television PIDGIN news debate.
All right, Reverend Bay Christian, you be there for inside Limbe. You don't be for Limbe. You did turn for plenty other places. We want to just find out from you first. We be get special PIDGIN news debate on Saturday will be passed. But it be then at this palava for build back Northwest and Southwest. And you say Bishidon, you follow we as well talk. When you finish here, wait till we got Paul Tasson be talk after the 2 weeks we spend them for inside Northwest and Southwest. Waiting you like Cameroonian, if you for talk, you see say the thing will go for before or some small thing the way they get for arrange them before things they happen fine.
Well, Ambassador, what I want to tell you and tell the people they watch PIDGIN news debate, I say, we Cameroonians go for be truthful to ourselves, and when we start for be truthful to ourselves, it could give us, it could make way for we for do things and we succeed. Well, what if Mr. Paul Tossan talk for this very people stand for here? I've been listening very full and very well, and I realize and say, when we talk say we want to rebuild our nation back where it don't be destroyed by we our own self, we don't destroy the nation, I want to rebuild them back. We need to take a truthful decision, a working decision on the ground and be truthful to the people. We not talk lie. Because me, I vex. Why are they vex? Because Mr. Paul Tasson, if you go to Bamenda town, if you go for Kumbu, if you go for Batibo, if you go for where we see how we hold meeting, you go for Kwakwa, you go for Kembo, we'll see how the people are on ground. Me then show you the two they don't destroy them and how much it will cost for big Kwakwa, how much it will cost for big Ekumbe, how much it will cost for big that village will don't be destroyed. Now what to be destroyed and what to not be destroyed and how will it be that? They talk about the building or for the construction. I begin to say many people don't die. And my question ask them, the minister, them say, how we going to construct those lives who don't waste them off away or for all these regions them? How we going to feel their life? People in the way psychologically they be traumatized, they be under trauma. And also speaking now so the self not be balanced because of what they don't see and what they don't go through. And so what they now because of fear they be under they still be under what we call anxiety, they still be under suppression, they be stressed up because of the thing where they don't speak out. You know supposed to talk with them before you don't talk out. It worry you. So if the minister be for play when the people want to be affected, directly affected, if you talk out, I if I heard a lot of situation for those who are don't be traumatized and for those they see their houses and their property will be destroyed. If I help them. But when minister do go shit down for talk with other minister authorities them, I don't see effectiveness because one of the things the government understand and say waiting. The ruling party never solve every problem. It need people on the grassroots level. And if the people on the grassroots level do not be able to speak out their mind for them for listening and then take action on that, then they don't fail for their mission.
All right, and just for Sabi say as well the talk, we go also continue for put our head bet. So inside that thing we'll get for tell now, we go turn back for show now which will be happen for inside Boya, ebidena the week, as well as see that taxi man where they be slappy ear. Now for side where they call him say Sam Pit inside Boya, the taxi man, as well we hear, they say na policeman, he break the taxi man for control it, taxi man he be stop, he show he book, then he they say he be like say the policeman says he be try for us say they get for put something for inside the quad, taxi man be one call, he president for talk say don't show book for policeman, they disoso only taxi, but instead na slap we be receiver for EM where Dio says Abba Abdurrahman for inside Boya, he come out for can talk say this, so they go try for see where they go do am inside this palava for say make taxi people them and police they work fine, taxi people them say that they talk say na them where they struggle for fight to make country Sunday, you know they for inside town, but so them now them the suffer last on top this chapter on inside the week we hear say a DO and taxi driver them president plus a commissioner them for police they be she done for Ndongamen for talk, and the only thing where DO be talked away we can't beg taxi people them where they be don't turn up say they no go work, now say may they write complain, they can't get for office, then they go start follow up from that level. Reverend Bakery saying this one will happen for inside the Boya. Some people them they try for talk say automatic say DO like big man for inside the place, or even place when we get governor we no be over there far away, governor for fee for come out, he can talk with the taxi people them, then he talk say make that policeman say come, then they catch the policeman one time for sure say na country for law we no be na any kind of way you do am they go just let you pass.
Well, Ambassador, I don't talk many time and I continue what talk today say this our country, the people they dey for power, what they so for secure the civilians them, they instead live a lawless life. They live a lawless life because so this thing, if you go for Boya, you see the way taxi men, even people they say petrol, they suffer. When the police people don't decide every day go for dollar here, you need to see how imbalance people they say petrol for road. When they work at a motor, wait, sound was not fine, and the police people don't take opportunity themselves. You see they take control 100 meters, 50 meters, control for year. You see now control for one day. What is the book they define for Southwest for Anglophone zone, Anglophone region, for Anglophone community? The military people don't take and say for taking money for driver in hand. It isn't a way of life. They don't make it a way of life. And the authority, like the GO and the governor, when they stop them for not do that kind of action, they didn't do no good for help them. Because they what you were talking for here, they be so call that fight other man very moment sanction he. But if you look at fight our country, people now they say they sanction them, they say anything and one, they be free for do anything they like them. So for the man who say you don't wear mask, but he say no wear mask, and he also pay money for mask, where he say no wear the mask, where it be bad. For any good country, police people now people where they so teach the law. Before they want to hold you for law, they still going to keep the law. They still going to obey the law as a good citizen of the country. So that when they hold you for law, they sanction for the law, they discipline you. Then they say they take the discipline because they said that they obey the law. But I don't see even for the people feel. If I actually say you know where this thing. Probably don't talk to me when they wear face mask. You know why because one disobey public, but when you see they disobey the president, when you know what the face mask. So this lawlessness for feel. We need for the government and the authority, the people sit down. They see how they be. It no be most. Too much control the way they take for road safety. They make the point that policeman order money. But for this issue where that happen now, so policeman don't get no right, ambassador. Even a West kind of team for take and slap a civilian. You are a policeman. If the man not do, you arrest him. You go for police station. That taxi man, he go for taxi every day. You take the taxi number, you convoke him, make up a police station. Can't the big man. You ask this question: why it obey this law and so and so and so forth. But if you look at Cameroon very well, instead of money for go for state coffers, it go for police put their pocket. It go for police put their pocket because now instead of look, they didn't work about book. If you don't give book, not good, then the problem. The problem the 500 put in their pocket, which means that the money people so go pay books. They didn't even pay books again. They decide and say when I go for road, I see policeman give 500. It passes a daily way of life. And when the government so will take measures because that one they say make the government coffers for being empty. Why the police people they enrich themselves? Most police people don't buy their motors. Most of them small policeman even one V, they buy motor. Why? Because 500 take for every day. And because of 500, you want to have police people the key. They don't keep taxi man for my 16 day and for Bamenda because of 500 francs. What is the measure they don't take up? If they don't discipline the police call, ambassador, we will continue to go of this country. If we don't discipline the police call and then make the law Me no wait for one side. Me say Anglophone now. One they go suffer. Why Francophone? Why the Francophone committee? Because you go to the wall and you see all this kind of harassment of taxi men for inside town. You see them. But for inside Boya, inside Kumba, go for Kumba. The military police they can't block Kumba water. The whole day, they for collect 500 francs. You pass any control, the cash you pay 5,000. It be correct. Let me correct thing. The jail, the so will stop all those acts. No, those will make me for the suffer.
No, one just find out. This one will happen. We don't talk. Say DO for Buyam, Oga Abba Abdurrahman. He says be try for CS we go make peace. Inside the week, he don't hold plenty. Ndonga Mende with the taxi driver president them and the commissioner them for police. For some they try for CS we then too. They go fit for work with peace. No, they if na you where they for a DO place. Which kind of thing where you go live for put and say make the commissioner if it follow up then. You sabi say commissioner them they know they come out outside plenty. Maybe they finish it down for office they know automatically sabi wait till they happen for outside. But which kind of idea you like DO if you get the opportunity you go talk say me they do and so that make this kind of confusion it no happen again. Time waiting they never balance up here.
Yes, ambassador. If me I be the DO, the first step I was taken and say wait. The first step I was taken and say make the police people them. The first of all one they stay on the direction on the place of operation. If they tell them say me them go out for checkbook, they go checkbook. If they tell them say me them go out for do something, they go do out, and that numerous control them. Now the because any man you fight, any man take money by all costs. If no man be due one, I could sanction that policeman. I could sanction him, allow suspend for work, move, or even put it behind bars. First, that the first thing that because for me, I say me the police people tell a bit discipline. Because when people want to say one discipline civilians them, when the police put themselves not be disciplined. So when the police put them be disciplined, it will help for them for discipline the civilian. So for me, if I be Joe, I could discipline the police people them. If possible, tell all of us stop control. Keep some small, some two major control that they have my 60 as a day and out of Munya. Stop all the for go for outside again. So I mean they remain for office. They only go outside for particular.
But when you talk say they get for stop. May they no go for Moya, so kind of thing. Then some other people them too, they hear now, then they start take advantage. Maybe nobody go put even life to for civilian them for danger. Why no people say they get some particular place where they go keep them and they get for change them all time.
Ambassador, they change them. The way they go back go Kumba all time. You understand now? If you come out for Munya gets police station, and that police station they overstand for them for do control for do their work. Now the responsibility if start for keep Munya fine. And if Munya get anything where you need any backup, they'll call for backup. Better me put in that line. But if you look for Munya from go out of Munya, you get more than 5 controls for go out of Munya, and all their mind, their money. According to the police, so the driver even tell them say, "Do you want to do a bad work? Need a good work." And the people they know. So if the people don't put them for order, it will cost more because the most vulnerable people that the civilian them. Now the people that the people that so if they don't protect us, guide us for a good way, it can make us say, I don't say for Munya even basically carry corn way for go chop for go house. The man who asked me give 500. It's not correct. It's not correct.
Alright, we dey pray, we dey continue for hope say then Dongamen then we DO for inside the Buyam, it be Holam with people them for taxi, president them for taxi, and the commissioner them for inside Buya, he go help for say make peace. He turn back and taxi people them plus police, they go fit for work like combi them inside town. Another story for this afternoon, we go talk na this other one way happen. Now for Palapala field, for that side, so for backward town, inside Buya. We boy one at the CM so he drink eau de javel now a poison for sick as a girl way he follow him. He talk say he don't finish with it. So this party man he go drink like poison for talk say waiting. He no fit continue or he no fit left that girl for go. Last who come for understand say no be na only palava for say drink, but na people that way they take cigar in a friend as so we hear and they say when they even carry them go for police be sorry he let me say make he go chook injection so that if he come out all that way don't drink them for a belle last the party man he go drink mimbo again he promised say he must to kill that girl. So the girl say he can't talk, say them two them don't sign a contract, they don't suck blood, say natty they die before they go fit for separate. So when person he drink eau de javel, say he want die for say girl they don't follow, he want levy as plenty. Then he talk say they no be ever sabi say the kind of love is also they against something now, but last with the kind for try understand say they be don't cut their hand them that kind of show you this way say if thing they know work fine I go love you this so and so the same thing happen. How if you for talk for the one
well Ambassador, I love because some of those small people hear other kind of story for quarter how it happen where people they begin be excited when they do primary school you see some girl you like them, or secondary school you see some girl you like them, and then they don't go in relationship when they fight for remain together when I don't know how the future will look like, and then when I enter into that covenant. When I also love that because say, if you look at for Bible, so what you do can say blood covenant be very dangerous when you enter into blood covenant. Because blood covenant, what they do for blood covenant, say two people they take that blood, they put that for one thing, they give pronunciation, and after that pronunciation, they decide for either drink the blood or for certain. So it be very dangerous. And when you make that kind of covenant, it open way for devil for use una too for some kind of way when I no go fit understand ourselves, because that man I don't think say it be controlled by that covenant. Now what I see it go take to say one die because wait he no get other option. Each time one time if you see me leave the girl, that covenant is still bind them together. And each time the girl do things until way it be wrong, and if you also me leave that boy, the covenant still bring them back together. And you see those type of things, you know, to also promote them or even accept and see me happen, because it be very bad for a human being for to make that type of covenant where he will go put and make our blood until death do us part. And sometimes we don't know. Sometimes the way you feel the live down like this small and they grow fine. And Ambassador, and then time someone can be, we say accident happen. One man cut the hand, one man cut the food. You look at that can be that man where I like him, and you start to go against that covenant again. You see what will happen. It will not only affect you. It will affect even if I told I get picking them. It will affect when I picking them. So people they need for come out start to understand say those type of covenant is not be a good thing. It be a good thing for go start make that covenant with excitement. Say no, when they don't grow, when they don't big, when they don't start for stay together. Now agree how they want live in their lives, and when they don't live in their life, when I meet the parents them, they accept when they live together. They take when I what you can say diary. It help when I start living their life instead of go enter into those covenants for say when they want live together. And those things also they make them some people they destroy with their parents them. Say because I don't enter covenant of this man. What is this man turn? You go do him. He disobey his papa or mommy because say. They enter a covenant with a person where it may be a good thing.
All right, you don't talk like a person to they read book for God, and you as well don't advise. The best advice is to make people then live their life where God want and see they live. That's
it. We live the life in God, but that's that covenant where they enter. We pray God and say, if you go for a man of God, you go see pray for them and break all those covenants, because those covenants get implications for your life. And sometimes there was things that happen for your life you need to know. You know, so this boy then when they enter into those covenants, they feel say we don't want to tell me but you drink. It will help you me not think about the battle way they get the do and way when they enter into covenant. It will tell them but clear. Your hair will still come back, you will still see the girl. Every the girl stop and wrong go, that covenant will still bring it back when I will still see with herself. So let's advise and say, me the girl they go seek the face of God and the boy, me them pray for them, they break that covenant, they guide them, they counsel them, they broke that covenant, and when they break them, and then they go decide whether they want to live their life together again or they want to go again their separate ways. It will help them, because if they continue to remain in that spare, it will help them, because it will continue to affect them. Or say one man die before that covenant will be broken.
All right, and just for Sabise for inside Torito for this afternoon, we go take una enter for Suza. Na palaba for insecurity country people them, as we people them for inside Suza, except they cry plenty. Inside the week where finish, Tori house, it be take una go for some compound for inside Suza when active people them, they be enter for inside that compound. That place one at the same so now for they will put then they push the wall, enter for they broke door to enter for inside house. Una go take eye see as well the chakada people them bed broke window open the window iron way be there for window open and fine then they enter for inside the people them house for that side. So for Suza now for Sika waiting as well Tori be enter we here they say they come now for come find money, but they no be find now only that money where they become for come find them as well we hear after with the chakada place they come out with more than 160,000 carry credit mimbo them go with them carry even mimbo they for inside up and go with them hot mimbo. Then on top that one they no left even the woman them for that people them for them too for dress. As so we hear the people then touch even the woman them chop them before the one come on a door that they be forced and broken inside some on top one man the own house. I be saying that people they already she done inside one house, but they use one parlor. Make we see one of the woman them where they be naki, they no be even as when they be touchy, they be enter his skin, they no levy, they naki as soon as see and we get caught them for his skin. Not colaza they even use and say chook am for a food for talks everything. They define money, they say he don't hide money for a private, so they be get for 10 hand right for inside his skin for say they define money. On top that one, they be so touch the woman, chop it before they go, so they chop two of the women them, and their master then talk say for sick say the people they become with a gun, they no be get power for fight against people they deal with a gun as we tori enter for we hear, and they, we don't hear, they don't left complain for gendarme them office for kappa, and even the one for inside Bonanjo investigate it happen for say may they try for see if they go put hand for that 3 people they become attack the people them. Reverend, and a team way pass for inside the Susa, and the people them they don't really cry this palaver say you go can't thief. You no go thief, you don't carry out in, you also climb on top woman them where they no get no nothing for do, they don't give all to be one time, but you also go that kind of people them. How you feel look them?
Bible say the heart of man is desperately wicked. No, people don't decide for live a wicked life. People don't decide for live a life where a bit demonic, a bit orchestrated demonically. You know, with the prayer and say, make God try for touch some of these people then, because so people now, many people now, they don't decide now for the do now what way it not be good instead of doing good things. And one of the things where I look at it because say of this level of wickedness and unemployment where it is for our nation today, many young youths them they don't get nothing to do. They be very unemployed. They don't get work for work, and so of them don't be employed for anything where any man does draw them for duam. They just want for duam because they don't get another thing they fit duam. I believe and say if these young men the way they go break this house and they go steal, they get something they do and don't do that act. And I pray and say, may God help them for me they repent for the action, because what you them do for that woman, for rape that woman them now a sacrilege, now a sacrilege, what you call say sacrilege, abomination. And if they don't ask God for repentance, and if possible, go back, go sit down and beg them, me don't know say curse it go follow them. Because now bad thing where you can't thief from my house, you don't let thief go. You still sleep the woman and the woman again for on top the stealing where you can't steal the house. That one God is for heaven, no go look at with the good eye. You go look at with bad eye. And anytime that woman they show the cry, say where me they feel say that cry so God go hear them and you go punish them. And sometimes they do another they don't glad, don't see that house, they don't glad. On top of the next one, they don't feel succeed. God will make them go for their food. And
but the detoxing up now even the first time, maybe if it be the first time when they don't touch woman them, they can't thief, then they touch sleep with the woman them. But the people that they cry plenty insecurity, and plenty people them for suicide. Sometimes they cry say they, so when people then come, the gendarme they for their corner. It then have maybe some distance from Susa. They not surely get a gendarme them place for they get for ride, go for kappa, then after they come for Bonanjo. It means say the government to get for do something.
Actually, Ambassador, we should put out the hand of our government, because when some place where you see something that also occur, insecurity like that one they also occur, and the people they ever suffer. And when the government know it need to do anything, some people they will look and say, some people they be forced for saying government they be accomplice. And or the government officer the way they be around that place they be accomplice, because when we see such a thing happen that one, it's responsibility for government for see and say it gives security for their citizens them. And if the government is seriously can have government need to take measure for give their security, it dey like say people will talk a lot of things say government too be accomplice, or the government be a weak government, or the government they talk to if you do one. And actually, for that one, many areas than they that one for Kappa, just one example. Many places than they where that those insecurity they take place for different dimension, and government it need to come in for see how it being that security ensure where people will live in peace. Man go sleep, it cover your eye. Maybe when man go sleep with the fear.
Okay, we go take on now, so open a different chapter for this afternoon. We go talk palaba them for roads. We go start now for place where they call them say HOB then now for inside Manu division for Southwest region. Na man for that na roads wo na see am say even moto for soldier them foot in the balance now for air. Just for say roads in no defeat for pass for day. Now for the same roads as we to enter for we here where it dey so they kill mayor for inside Manfeta where they call them say Ojom Princely. Uniform people then say they be go there, they be one pass for the road, but it no be easy at all at all. And they try for tell we now for seeker this kind of road them waiting them what in the SSF they defeat for happen for day as we they be talk for we with the we'll go see them small time self. One of them gongo road the caterpillar will become we begin for can walk that road for seeker say place in the kenekene first they be even fair put fire self for on top that caterpillar where people them they no be fit for even walk again. So even the company where begin for can open the road it don't run go and the people them for HOB they suffer plus now we rain in the fall all place in the kenekene now the caterpillar that would try for talk for back a soldier the motor where we say so the same for far away. So now just for tell we say roads it day bad roads it no define and people that they suffer one day they do kaka them say they get big problem for on top this palaver just tell we inside this road they say now the place that where they be kill a big man for manfe HOB na caterpillar that way people they do abandon them but work you know the fit for happen for day we get soldier them so they be specialized so they want you check say maybe time don't reach when we own soldier them that side where the work roads they get for send them plenty for Southwest because plenty work them they do abandon them for Southwest so they talk say insecurity.
Well, Ambassador, I want to talk say what's something there for our country more will be truthful and more will follow things then rightly the way we go our country we say one be our country for the railway 1 billion because when I see video that I don't laugh and I laugh because the government never talk about insecurity say it be road don't be because we know say for any country there's a department for military for construction for any military where it construct road in the big road we see Ekumbe how military they come with trucks for Ekumbe day they can't start Ekumbe even though what we them do I don't be agreeing with they break houses they break even people that their personal houses say people that boy they can't hide for back for shoot and whatsoever and then they try for fix the road because they can't pass the road. Now time for themselves for take responsibility they say they get uniform they don't be trained they feel they there for protect why did they do the development why did they build the road or they construct the road or they open the road we not be take this insecurity take about cover the reality what we saw for first time say one fixed road no one fixed road because insecurity I don't think that turn better talk that turn I don't talk for say lazy man wey lazy. And then why you just say no, the insecurity, the military still move. Government they still move. How they move for the insecurity? They see you, and one of these things I say, government military they go for work hard. Me they don't use for them because what you are saying for Muyuka, I mean for Kona, and they be happy ambassador. Where we come out for Kumba with the camp. Some place they for Kona that place where they call say planet where they make planet. Some place they can move some speed breaks. Military give a whole civilian them for fill that place. That's the first level. We're not correct. Means it's not correct. Our military they need to be under discipline. When they give assignment for military, they means to do assignment as a military man. Maybe they not can't take the assignment just for civilian then under durex for them for do some things where they don't for do. I don't feel that and the kind of thing that when they go for field, they give bad report for back. Say as because of the one I do one. Wait because of they don't have to work. They don't have to do the work the way so for do the work. That's it.
Now we did talk palava for roads inside Kumbatu. Now the same software where people them for Kumba they get roadway they go for High Court, for Krama, and even for that side so for Anglican. Now roadway people them they be don't fair work and sometime. But it show say contractor for the roads he just can do na quarter nelam 11 small motor they pass. Place is start open small quarter way tray it don't start open and no be now only they work this way they so they never do them for inside Meme division and we sabi say oga Tundong Shambalen to the cry say it to the worker for inside Poto before he go for a house where they don't give road from CPD and roundabout so they reach for Ezra house for work company never come the one are just another road where road them for inside Kumba town where they don't do the work Kotanilam the levam where Ezra to dress now it don't vex say time it don't reach me that company them they get for turn back and people there they can't take work for Kumba where they sabi say what it did they also take the work they must to do them for Sika say they don't already sign book say they want to do the work.
Well, Ambassador, this is our government officials them I don't laugh and laugh because we will not be serious for be our nation. We will not be serious no small for be our nation. I think those videos what they see the SDO there and the mayor the one that show the hierarchy they say they on ground and they work because if we be sure say one be this nation we will not really leave a road like that one we talk say before the one issue that contract for Yaoundé they be supposed for say even if there's a team in Yaoundé supervising team for go down for say the contract from the ministry where they give contracts say that contract it don't be it don't be done before they want to do anything. But unfortunately, most of our people, the people that for MPs and this one, that they go take those contracts. Or people that will be related with them. And now when they don't take some money put in their pocket, they abandon the contract. And then when the people they go down, they talk all this stuff. We look at it and say, when they talk about who now, because they know the contractors, the ministers they know the contractors, and so of them don't chop part of the money of the contracts. So what do you want the civilians to do? The people that suffer. Now the Cameroonians they suffer. And when I see they are vexed because ambassador, if you go for another country, if you go for other countries, around work some country, like for example in Nigeria, you see their roads with the big corner because for all for enjoy. So it will give or take time as a government. Put credible, what you call a credible project on the ground until we run that project for the next project. Kumba, another road for Kumba. Go from Kake, other road like that. Even this town road where to go. So if the wrong boss, if you go for that place, they say after Longo Day, that road don't bad, it doesn't spoil. Most of that scope of the road, it don't bad. What is the government doing? Though any man a lot of people say insecurity. Before insecurity, what did the government be do? Before the insecurity one come, what did the government be do? And now so this thing won't be insecurity. Because when people they show the road bad, they put them go get cocoa for their bush, they move them, they struggle, they don't work on their side. It will be easy for them to go shoot for fight for see how they get liberation for themselves. That they cannot pull in the world because of our country. So the government need to sit up, and one of the way to sit on is what be truthful to yourself. Be truthful. Make up and talk truth yourself. Make from the young they talk true. People on the ground they talk true. They walk and talk lie up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Man, what take money for contract? They can't say talk say no. Do what? Look, mayors them. For Kumba, you see man they come on go for farm, go planting. Where cancer ask him money. How can they ask money for chop? See what they chop on for Kumba day. It surprised me. Man go make small nyamangoro for people can't chop. They ask him money. It's not correct. The council, the mayor, they supposed to sit down, create avenues. If you open restaurants, they think about town, play about leisures, where you go give them money for council. Rather than go for a normal man, and when the people now do not get good roads and they struggle, they come again. So what they will do for fight? The how they happen for we the other day go for that side for Konye. Tamaziman for councilman for road. I stop that struggle for being peaceful there because of what they ask money for bush mango. Now small mango we have chop. They still give 1,000, and then the people don't even give receipt. They don't even give receipt. And then tell them realize say that they don't talk for the now. Then some man discover me talk say when I can't tell you receive 1,000. I can say the 500 they give you once more go. You even take receipt. Those are the realities of what is happening. They can't the mayor they never sit up. No say they put in that office now for develop the town. If you just show for chair, talk about mayor. Now for develop that town and their dignity and their values in a bit of a whole that based on the development we make up for ground. Maybe because of show for the office, so be mayor. Now what you don't do for ground? You see the mayor, the other mayor, what they call say they call it again for Kumbade. You see Ita Kumba fix that amusement park. Kevin Nokombele, government delegate up to today. Yeah, but that up to today people now they see talk about his reign and so how he what he do. But see yet people see conspire for move or chair because they want show chair they for position. Okay. They for position ambassador for this country. Any man for position, whether it be Joe, you be mayor, make your mind, your vision, a bit for develop their town and for make your people live well.
Now, we want to talk the same chapter for road, but we talk the road where they go for Limbe, for slave trade village. Inside the week too, we get some shake we happen for them, where population be come out, evex, say this so they never fix them the road, maybe some 2 weeks back. And the company, immediately to real show, they carry the caterpillar, go say the one start go open small water them. And the company, the Easter Vex, now say they talk about them, say no, be not only them, they abandon work for inside Cameroon, say why not only them, they hammer. And the did he go for slave trade village?
Yes, ambassador, you know, say sometimes they were just when two put themselves forward, they should quiet. Now when you slap the people, you know, so mumu. So sometimes they were when people should quiet, sometimes slap some man, then some man go talk, say maybe me go shoot another one, say another one. And if I say if we wanna get responsibility as journalists, as media house, we are not expose some things them so that if you have the country go before, some people they will decide to take bet, sleep them. It's fine, and they talk no say and they say when you go show mic, it's the country they fine. Thank God say you don't show them. If you need with them, me them do their own. If you don't do their own, fine. It will help them for talk say so. I don't all my work they give me, I don't do I'm fine. Other people never do their own. So name another one name the for go limbe village. Go say everyone own could tire for car for here for Douala. Hold them for road, hold them for all road. What's our road? It's the shame with our nation. Ambassador, I'm telling you, that sign of insecurity. From Bikoko here, go right to Limbe, you don't get insecurity. What did that other holes the road people spoil that motor every day? People they destroy that motor, the vehicle every day. Even the government motor that they be destroyed every day because of bad road. What will happen with those sides of the road? Government victims are insecurity for that one. So this is a reality. We should not government not be the fool people them. Make government be truthful to itself. Make government be the fool people them. See, Ambassador, and what I try to understand because the money where we are government people, the people from up, when they cause more of terrorists, I also get financial terrorism for country here because people are investing money. They take money for country, put one man country, one man they enjoy the money, with the will suffer. They suffer their own system, and we also want to liberate ourselves from white man imperialism and white man slavery and white man colonialism. Why would we colonize our own people them for our own country them? How if we work? How if we work? We must deliver ourselves first before we deliver ourselves for white man in hand. So the prayer say any Cameroonian when you do for your office, do it think for your clear conscience, for your clear heart. I teach my people about clear conscience. Anything you are clear, when you do your conscience, be clear. God will always back you. But if your conscience not clear, you will always type or tell lies for back yourself, and that lies one day will go open.
Okay, and we go take una just now. We enter for this other one we pass for inside Yawinde. Defense Minister for Defense Oga Betty Asomo be promise say they no go left people the way they kill Florence Ayafo for go for free. And yesterday Colonel Cyril Atomfak Ngemo we been at the talk man for Ministry for Defense. He says he show we two people them where they talk say they the suspects say na them they get hand for inside die for Florence Ayafo. We get Ngu Roger and another one in name na Innocent Akuma as well they show we yesterday. According to where people them for a soldier office or defense ministry they try for tell we they say they discover them now for waiting for inside the video where be there for social media time where they be kill a Florence for inside 2019 and Sabi say just now after their own investigation where they also talk say they suspect them say now them they get the hand. Sabi say they don't give them just now for police people them for continue for do the work. So the two people there they suspect say na them big hand inside Florence Ayafo he die. They don't show we waiting they up next. A big question I want ask you plenty they don't ask them. Say these people them Sabi say Minister for Defense he talk say they be pick them. Pick one of them now for inside that video will be the ton for social media. But other people they ask the question say true. Now the people them this or now people there they don't bring up for can't cover the space. Question where people that they ask them. Now when you look these people them where they show we maybe if you first start talk say congratulate for them where they don't make their investigate so they put down for the people them. What do you get for talk Reverend Baker?
Ambassador, what I want to talk and I don't say I'm not even to congratulate because I don't know one of the right people in that because while military corps this time around they don't enter into that system of telling lies where it not be a good thing for a military beside a country where you want me peace be you want me thing work fine. If you think work fine we need for because normally if you want to talk about say you support them for video inside you pick the person you catch the person who side they pick the person for Babenda for village and for side pick because normally I don't say criminal in that way hard criminal in that one they need just live life anyhow. And I believe and say we will see that video only be even if you talk to catch the person that way and now they see a suspect say they see be in the level of suspect. And thank God say they see the level of suspect but they just pray and just say me they don't we innocent man no can die innocent so thing die when maybe he die. You understand what I'm talking now? Because sometimes the way I don't see we don't see for feel even with this issue with the crisis the war will go on for Anglo for Southern Cameroon how they don't take people they will falsely like for example somewhere was easy now quote like example when they be forced, just take like position and before 1 year, next day they say they won't kill you, and the military start give their own statement, say anyway where, anyway do so, anyway correct. We, as a military corps, we need to be matured, and maturity cannot say what it. Even though you operate as a military, first look at yourself to say those civilians that are human being like you first. When you look and say they be human being like you, it gives you a sense of judgment, be judging rightly and correctly. But when you take tribalism, you take nepotism, you take a marginalization mindset and put it inside your mind, you go judge people the wrongly and you go do things about people the way they don't deserve them. And when that thing happen, it not going to be a correct decision where they don't take them. But I just pray that let's say if they say they're sitting as suspect, me then make sure say they find that they do and they work well. Because now they're not going to show that people them. So much 1 year, you know, hear no story again, wait for back. I will not see how many people they don't can show and say that so people in this one can say and they want to hold gun, they don't hold gun. But if one find out name the they show and they show go to and talk about please their own hierarchy too for sure say or the government say they work. But we want believe and say me they work the way they're supposed to work them and work them well. So that everybody could be happy and every themselves they could be not say the wrong they do their work the way they pay them.
All right, and this one be just come on Friday. We Human Rights Watch. It just come out for saw a report where the talk say we soldier them, they send a civilian them for before. For that side, so for Boko Haram, say made them go stand up. Then when they see the Boko Haram put the cam, they don't can talk for them. Human rights, they try for talk, say Minister for Defense to look inside that palaver. Now, this Florence I have for maybe plenty people them too. They get for glad say they don't meet up the people them where they suspect them. At least glad there for people put their mind.
Well, Ambassador, we the glad who know say the people don't hold the real people, the real people them. We know what glad will never fail verify for no one that the real people them. But the truth I want to say what maybe only for Boko Haram where they send civilian in front. Even for southwest and northwest, the war where they go on. Military they use human civilian as a shield. I don't say for many instances then as a shield. And when it be a good thing. I don't see play the whole boy say they want an amber boy and when they want to physical show me the place. For example, what happened for to when military for can carry can arrest bike boy then give them stick say they work for bush and for fight amber. That's wrong. Those civilians don't train them. They never train them. And why you use civilian them? Like this is the job of feel. And when you want to complain that people no one listen because the report that they bring them, they bring a wrong report. Even what you have for Kumba, I'm not talking about have for Kumba some time ago, where they send military for WhatsApp for Kumba, that's for DNA inside it. And what did them go? They go meet up two people the way they want to buy the fan cocoa. And then what happened? One of them then called out black people, they move 5 million of their skin. And then they kill them up that guy. They take another one go show a big man. He say, "Now man, now one with Amber General, they don't kill him." But when the big man do investigation, find out, he realize say the man will even kill her. He know the person for town, the cocoa dealer. And town if he fight, the man will be tie face. Find out that this person, that this military man, he shoot that guy. And I thank God for the general because what the general be doing, I say if you investigate, they gather the money, the military for them be the money, and they go get back for the family refuse the money. That's what evidence that way the military is so for on the ground. The so investigate those military the way they be recalcitrant, what they behave like armed robbers. Instead of helping to the society, they even put more pain for the society for arrest that are being under discipline. And until that one be happen, people who are civilian control will suffer. Because this one I have for we thank God say if the next people that are ready and suffer, that people in the way true they will be in that act, then we thank God because the spirit of that woman now with glass say the people the way they kill you, they won't come for justice. And what would the crime of Cameroon justice? And justice for the rightful way, not the wrongful way. The rightful way means justice come.
All right, last Torio, we enter for different level for now. Palaba for decentralization where they cause confusion just now. Now for inside Jombe Penja, this week will just finish. One of the mayor them for Jombe Penja is she don't have for ground. The other mayor then says they turn up where they don't lock place where they can't carry ground for that side. So for Jombe Penja, Ogadio says if be they force for come out for a office or come back for say me they open the place. Paul Eric Kinge, if you don't talk say waiting, say place where they can carry ground for that place, they must to give something for council according to way law for decentralized. It don't talk and so it be one time made a so show example. Dio come back so tell last motorway they be block and say no go come out. It come out all the thing they be don't carry and they give order for say me they try for broke the lock. Amanda maybe if you continue they broke the lock way they so they don't block them. Then Paul Eric King SSF a sign book with some other people the way they get for the give something a palava for decentralized. Now plenty people then they don't talk say they so Paul Eric King like mayor you know be get right for lock the place when governor SSF he put eye on top, but according to he say he right for say make Jombe Penja it develop and Nadika na small thing that people they carry am where you go help the town for develop. Some people they talk in a palava we don't start finding out. How you check for this action where you carry am?
Well, ambassador, that crowd will cry for Cameroon. Where we believe and say what government they so come out of that what we call and say a spare on a force our policy for the country don't be based on lies tellings. People they talk lie plenty. If see long time government talk about this issue of decentralization, still yet people they still suffer the effect even up to today. And when they stand for home meeting, they will talk about effective difference. The government themselves. They talk about first of all one. They talk about say the whole Anglophone thing. They talk say no the whole dialogue. So they don't get Anglophone special speeches up to today. No, the framework of that special speeches up to today. And people now they see suffer up and down. This thing must stop because government now will continue to allow the people them talk ahead among themselves because of which way from the right. Any council get a right for look places that around in vicinity way it will give you revenue. And if they give an agreement, they give that agreement go for being in with that decentralization. Any man, the council don't get a fraction of money when they enter the coffers for B so every development. We see about bad road, we see about poor sanitation and anything happen for townsend. How the council of people able to meet up with these things away? People them see a home where it be voted by the people. It should not down. Why? Because the and then the way they appoint them. And I really talk, I really even tell be other when I instead the mayor, so will be like the king of that town because it be voted by the people. It's not that what you want to sound today, not the reverse. So I don't can say we are country need for sit up, we're going to come up for talk the truth for ourselves. Not the four people that up and down. What you have on north and southwest now this problem we get today. Now they cause these people north and southwest today because when we talk to them, we need to do them. We talk to them, we need to do them. And people that don't like say they don't with conspiracy. They work with conspiracy. They go talk to them, talk for against or talk for because they want to get money put in their pocket because they want to make themselves show themselves their image or for make themselves say they be popular and we be wrong. When we want to do anything for this life, we look about the humanity. What to make of benefit humanity, we human. We take our own people them, we suffer them, we give advantage for one man. We one man enjoy the benefit for our own land, for our resources, where it be wrong. Our government need to sit up, and if the government want to sit up, the people that move for take responsibility for their hand, for make sure say the resources they get them, me they enjoy them by themselves.
All right, so it means say the support Paul Eric King for a move.
I say a move correct, Ambassador. A move correct because as a Joe for that land, as a mayor, now the people don't vote you, and that is resources for that land, and the people that resources. And if the government need if so enjoy for that resources, you know that we can't deprive the people the way they so enjoy because when council for that land, now council go develop the small place, small road for quarter, other country people them convert now council they do am. How do we do am where money the place where they give money for the village or for the constituencies, but government people don't come for up, they can't put the eye for it and then they deprive them. You know correct? It get right for stand from there for defend the right. And I believe I say any man where he talk say he be ideal person, he love a nation that he go through do as a Paul Eric do am. So he do for me do am correct.
Okay, and another one, Sabi say honorable them, plenty of them, except say they go continue for the chop life for Yawende. If no be so, plenty of them get for don't turn back for the different town the way they be come out. Now for talk say work for inside National Assembly, don't government for National Assembly don't end and then be end. Inside this week we will just come out for finish and country people them. One of the two trunk talk them, we cover Ege Jibril, Igiam for this honor them as we they finish. Now say waiting, number one. Now say may they go, they also continue for the respect. Commander when governor don't put them for before for sick this war sick where they call them say corona and they talk say may them say continue for teach and help their own people them for side where they come out as where they come and Sabi say for on top this corona palaver before they be one finish honorable them they join money 100 million as so here with the game for Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute saying that their own help that for fights inside this sick where they call them say corona so for inside the same palaver is Kabayege Jibril big man for National Assembly he talk for honor them say may the member say they get for chopped in them where they make them for inside Cameroon say may time you don't pass where they go the only the weight now say may the weight biting the way now white man you don't fix them before they chop say may them say try for start the chop even encourage other people them for chopped in the way they make them now for inside Cameroon some of the things that will pick them as we National Assembly finish Sabi say now 7 different law them or 7 different bill them where they be look inside and one of them to be consigned money where country it get for use them for inside the new budget here where we the enter for inside now all thing Kabayege Jibril he don't talk I just pick them again number 1 say make honorable them they respect commander for corona never finish. Number 2, we sabi say they give 100 million for join the fight for Ngomna for this corona sick. And number 3, chop thing where they make them for Cameroon. Make over the weight. Now for thing the way white man don't make them before they go buy them.
Well, Ambassador, the first one we talk about who fight coronavirus, I do say everybody should be conscious of what will it in place and how the environment it look like now. And I believe and say they honor them. When you talk say honor them for Kwakwa and for Akwaya and the one they did for that bush area. How do they feel going for their own side? Most of them not there. Even the one for Libya and then they know for Phoebe for center their people them. So the one the way they will be fortunately first of all on Eastern Cameroon and then they will be fortunate for really meet their people them. And we say most of them they don't go for even for their land after they finish Yaoundé, so they remain for Yaoundé. They don't even go for their own side. Secondly, it talk say they also don't give money for help government. I believe and say National Assembly needs to be matured. Because National Assembly now they adjust and make law continue work fine for the law where they put them. And I believe and say if National Assembly could take a position as a National Assembly, and then they stand for the law and then for the law and for the way to the people they don't vote the parliament, the parliamentarian they go be. I believe and say it will make sense for me and you and for the nation, because some of the parliamentarians are just what you can say puppets of noise. People they don't go shit for them because they want to get honor, so they don't go shit for National Assembly, but their own voice need to be heard. Think of the consequences them. National Assembly is so that place where order they take place and make sure say everything all around the country it work as a sort of work. Money them so divide budget them for this place, and then you say worker the honor that one of the people say they budget after the consequences. Me they don't use them correctly, but still yet it's like say instead for our own country you honor them, then they go find that chop for their belly, then they go find that people put them for their back, then they go find out their own name put them for their own sense of the honor, but they don't even defend the people the way they claim when they talk say if they put them for chair. And when I don't know if the mandate when they go for them, they come back. For example, man will be there for the honor for Konya. What's the Konya? Konya be empty. Even for Muyuka, at the first for the every day you see every day the honor a place, the mayor, the office, it they lock every day. What kind of office like this one or MP? Sorry, MP. And then what you go tell the people and say, you want to go to who empty place. The crisis when they get out from there, I believe I say National Assembly has responsibility for address those crises and then push government under pressure for solve the crisis. But the National Assembly never ever address the crisis the way they should address the crisis. Instead, they oppose the people the way the one can talk about the crisis where it be wrong as a National Assembly for a nation where they talk say we want an indivisible Cameroon. They talk say chop for Cameroon. If you want to chop for Cameroon, you go for big factories them, industries them, encourage people on the ground. For example, they import rice, not there for day, war they go on. For stop war, so the war finish so that the people of the business run down, produce rice for massive production. So or if all the Cameroonians if you consume them, that's something look at. Never sure they talk say someone can chop. Can chop. Instead of chop they come up from one area. So this one look on all those things and then talk meaningful talk. Meaningful don't talk say not something they chop. If you man on turn, it look they not you know see one Cameroon or one Cameroon cannot be na way. He want that. He go chop one. Why you know if stop importation and then improve on importation on import good by creating industries and then give subvention them for people them for do things for ground where we help our economy for grow. And why we not see we are suddenly import export things them out of our own country.
Now, maybe before we finish, also talk this corona. Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute, when I head from Gomna, head boy from Gomna, he says don't talk. Say don't give power. He don't give power for councillors them or councils them. For say that mayor them too for try for see as well they go give cassingo for people that they know they wear a face mask. Sabi say for some time now, maybe even for Sawe Komolimbe, you see plenty people that they work for roads. They know they cover their nose, they know they cover their mouth. It just they like say since when they talk say maybe bad. Open corona be don't finish for Cameroon, but the 6 or so day.
Yes, Ambassador, the 6 or so day. And I want to thank God because when coverage we want to say me Nakasungu, person always says my even the first person of Nakasungu. Because if they be honor, they don't honor the law for the state. Who can honor the law? We can't remember when the time we can't police they say the quarantine people they can't pass that law. Now the first person is violate the law. And if you want to tell your citizens say what you they respect the law when you yourself need to respect the law. When you talk because they don't disrespect law, we don't respect the law. But one thing they say, before you want to take other people them for respect law, make sure when I go for National Assembly, when I be the number one people that for respect the law of the nation. Because you never rebuke man, you never tell some man say no smoke cigar when you are saying you smoke cigar. You never tell some man say you lie when you are saying you lie. So the honor the government not to say for them for say people don't know where first man and they respect government commander. They still for respect the commander because that law for the country, that law for all man. No man of the even president for the country will not be above the law. No man, if you be ministry general or you be colonel, you don't be above the law. The law is for everybody. The law that will get us. So we take coverage the two and say when they talk because see now you show me you see for them for National Assembly without no face mask. You don't see now. You don't see first for them now without no face mask. You don't see that lady sit around the corner without no face mask. How them could in every single way face mask way them system when they take National Assembly they show now even among them they don't wear mask.
I know and believe because all they get their face mask.
You look very well you will see.
Because at least the number them majority for
majority where but some don't know where instead all of them so get a face mask because see that woman you know face mask I talk about what I say for here see that they move on so when they want talk all them so will be in one team which means they want tell the population for respect the law they themselves for believe say themselves na the number one for live the law see what happen you say now you know face mask na that clear and then even tell we say we wear face mask it means there's a conspiracy inside the face mask issue. Because this is my issue, so you know people have a long because you want to suffocate you because oxygen is so breathe freely. When a couple of us that come do with the first mass, we are more, you need to breathe freely. I think cause different stick in your body. So sometimes some people they move on because maybe say they like a move on because they want to get free air, wait for breathe. So if they order the know that very, very well. And they gather, they tell someone wait first man, wait them say they wait first man, and they can't tell them police people about road. Police people they need wait first man, they will tell say wait first man, they cash it in their motor, you go pay money, wait them system, they need wait the first man, wait it be wrong. All of us need to respect this law. Because if you be army, if you be general, if you who respect the law. And if you respect the law, it means that you are a citizen. But if you don't respect the law, it means that you are not a citizen of that nation. Because the citizen of the nation, the more people respect the law for the nation. Maybe before the way they violate law and they say me other the point law. Because if you tell someone say wear face mask, 500 to look, you say me to wear mask well for one talk. So we honor the one they give decision. Me they say they respect the decision. Because if see people wear the nation, they don't wear face mask and they take for the say normally we will respect the law. Because normally the first one have protection. A good, but okay. When they want to talk me the system because they will transmit them for we. Yeah, they will transmit them for we.
All right, country people them before we come out for inside PIDGIN News Debate for number 11 day inside July 2020. We get case for person we don't lost. Country people them maybe we'll go show now that photo for this pikin we don't lost. We get them just now for inside Victoria House. They call this pikin na Mbencha Lele we they don't lost. We could try for we will see whether we get a photo for that pikin as we they bring them for yam. Now some 19-year-old pikin as we the paper it talk for we and just so sabi say the family it beg any man where you don't see this pikin make it try for see as we they go help them. This pikin it be she done for quarter where they call them say Bipanda for Carrefour Tengdong and they talk saying since on number 26 day for June where the pikin it come up for house but since we never fit for saying well maybe we no go fit for get that photo maybe we will come back for day on Monday if the photo if the pikin picture you know there so we will surely turn back for day on Monday for on top but just so sabi if you don't see any pikin we don't lost for outside where is suspect maybe if you take them for any uniform or any police office or gendarme any office where you meet up or if you take the pikin go there well we go surely finish for this afternoon. Reverend Bay Christian, I want to say thank you plenty.
I thank you to the ambassador for inviting me, and I want to thank salute all the staff and the students for Gospel Outreach Counseling Training Institute for Kumba, Boya, and for Limbe. And I want to salute my wife and my children, and even my pastor, Pastor Chidima Emmanuel, and all the pastors that were over Cameroon. So we continue to pray for Cameroon, pray for our nation, and we believe and say the will of man not to be exalted, not to be more than the will of God. The will of God and the one way will be prevailed. And as we pray and we commit this country for God's hand, God will make this country be the way we want them, the way we want them. And I also want them. So I thank everyone, even the viewer them.
Okay.
We thank Mona for
look
us.
Thank you plenty. Make we take that picture for that pikin. Like that Mbencha Lele where they talk say it is so he define or he hates define no get any problem. But just for Sabi say don't come out for their family house since on number 29 day for June and they will come out no man else Sabi will go. So the family the beg any person where don't see this their pikin will the show 673-749-737 699-906-401 number that we use call the family they say plenty dash it wait you. So if you don't see that pikin just try for help the family or you take him go for number 9 district police station as where the family says it don't talk him. Now for day we finish number 11 day inside July 2020 PIDGIN News Debate. If you know be fit for follow for Sunday you fit also continue for follow the Tory as we will get another chance for look am. Now so we see country for backside we will get Nadine, Malice and Ledu plus Innocent Abega where they be the cook they be the blue fire for say make me say the cook the chop for now for Tory for this side. So we go meet up on Monday if Papa God help on a whole I'm tight for outside.